Alright, YouTube. It's trunk cleanout day. We're starting it out with an Isla de Ora. Oh. This is where I'm so bad at interneting. But, whatever. That is because the horrendous smell that is coming from the funky, trunky odor. So, hopefully there's some parts. We're going to glove up, we're going to nut up, and we're going to shut up. And we're going to get this cleaned out. Right next to the vehicle, perhaps out of camera sight, is a garbage bag. Oh, and a broken glove. And that is going to give us, after that airplane goes by, a good idea of what we're dealing with. We're also going to put the phone with the baby monitor right here. And hopefully my daughter starts screaming, we can run in. And we're getting ideas from the Vice Grip Garage gentlemen. We're gonna have a wobbly soda while we do this and get our acts together while we throw some trash in the bag, and hopefully that doesn't have my name on it. And we're gonna clean this out. So let's see what we got. Time to get the puff of the smell gone. We have to see if, if we lost it. We did. Accidentally hung up. Out of sight, out of mind. 1 second here, YouTube. This is a great opportunity for you right now to hit like and subscribe. Because there's nothing else I can figure out besides my absolute failure right now. So, here we go. First and foremost, what are we seeing? We got some wheels. Spare set of Steelies. Great place to be because they're free. We are going to pull out number two. And if you can count, we got a spare set and more with that guy. Beautiful. We're at 3 Steelies. And the lovely number 4. All right, so set of steel wheels and weights for this car in the US. Guessing it's not going to be cheap, but it's also not going to be super expensive. So that is a positive, and I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to pause the camera right now, go make sure my daughter's still good because I lost my connection on the on the monitor. We're back. Not that you know because of video editing or my lack thereof, but on to our first bit of problem. We got evidence of mice. I'm not liking seeing what is most obviously probably carpet fabric from the trunk, or it is seat fabric. So we got a nest. No bueno. On to our next piece. Got the inner tray of some sort of fishing tackle box, maybe. That's disgusting. There's something in there, and it's in German, and I can't read it. Looks like a bag of grease, but you know what I'm gonna do? Add that to our first bit of the garbage sack. We've got the bag from a car cover. That I won't budge on keeping. And instead we'll be tossing out, unless I find the car cover in the interior. But either way, this thing is pretty freak nasty right now. What else we got? Digging in, we have a ratcheting strap tie down. That ripped, snapped, and got trashed. Bam. Now we got another tie down with 2 ends, no ratchet, no friction pull, and we're gonna trash that as well. So far the treasure pile and the garbage pile are probably equally wonderful and big. So we're gonna leave that there. We're going to find some wobbly soda and get to the other side of the spare. So the spare is interesting. It's actually held in by a leather strap. I'm digging that, but Not too keen on removing it yet, but we can. Ooh, in that strap, we can, check this out. I got some extra drive belts in there. So, that is wicked cool. So, see if we can get that out. We got the strap. Boom. All right. 2 spare drive belts. Wicked awesome. We got a spare with what I'm assuming is a factory cover. We got a centipede. Oh, and some nuts and bolts. Don't know what you'd call those in German. Nuts and boots? Whoa. But we're gonna pull that out. Maybe I'll reach out to my buddy Flulaborg. And we just found a 3rd drive belt. Well, this thing's powered by hamsters. We're solid gold. But I am loving the factory cover on here. And what appears to be the original factory spare. This is awesome, considering how a lot of cars don't come with those. It is definitely an original, made in Germany, factory spare. This is wicked awesome. So hopefully someone will enjoy that if I decide to sell. Don't tell my wife I just said that, because if I have a 6th car, I might get a divorce. All right. We got something here. Oh, is it a tool kit or is it, this looks like, if I had to guess, a factory jack, because I did see some jacking holes in the side of the car. So, I will show you that later, and I think we can confirm that if there's a wrench. And hopefully not a mice carcass. Mouse. Yes, so, oh, is that kind of neat? This is really cool. So, I'm guessing factory tools right here. I'm gonna set that off to the side. What do we got now? Oh my God, we were missing a hubcap. We have 2. So, this is amazing. We have spare ones. I was missing these and I was thinking of cruising German eBay, but we have one of the missing ones right here. That is solid gold. Oh, so super stoked, putting that in the keep pile. Then, okay, I need a moment. I need to think about this and how excited I am. Yes. All right, moving on. We have a bag where the mice must have lived. Now I should probably not be touching the cigar in my mouth, but let's see what's in here. Oh, there was what appeared to be, oh, okay, we gotta keep this. Are you getting this? We got spare bulbs, factory bulbs, wrapped in a styrofoam housing that got invaded by critters. But let's open this up, keep it. If this is a headlight, this is probably some money. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This appears to be, I don't know if it's factory or original or just something from eBay, but we got a spare headlight. We have a spare taillight or turn signal lamp, whatever this is. I'm off camera, but here's why this is important to me, and it's not going to make sense to a lot, but this is a 6-volt system car. This is not 12 volts, so you cannot just go to AutoZone and buy a new bulb. It's 6 volts. This has to be ordered, so we have what appears to be one spare signal bulb, indicator bulb, taillight lamp, and headlamp. I can only imagine that's going to up a resale value, so shame on you mice for eating half of it. That is surely going into the keep pile. What else do we have in this bag of disease? A lot of poop, a lot of nest, a lot of ew, and yeah, I'm gonna keep it in the bag and squeeze it, see if I feel any hard light bulbs. A couple of my students made fun of me last year when I screamed like, yeah, like I shouldn't have. When we were taking apart a go-kart and I came across a mummified and skeleton of a old dead mouse that was probably 15 years old. So moving on, we're gonna check the baby monitor real fast. We're still good on the baby monitor, and we're gonna move forward. So on to the next bit. What is that? This looks fancy and interesting. Canvas bag. Road flares? Maybe this is like a roadside emergency kit. If you know what it is, oh, it is. This is wicked cool. Should probably undo the string. Okay. We're gonna open that up. Oh. And oh my gosh, wow. So you can unfold this into a triangle and put in an additional snap with different symbols. So this has got to be something factory. This is really cool. I've never seen anything like this. What I was explaining to my wife the other day was 99% of the excitement of purchasing this car was, in fact, I've never been able to do essentially a barn find where I got to wash it for the first time and open it and all that fun stuff. So this is really exciting for me. If you're a true car guy, that's what dreams are made of. Let's see what else is in this canvas sack. And just so you guys know, like, I haven't gone through this before I started filming this, so this is a first for me right now, and it's stuck. Hence my truck. There we go. And that looks like a roadside tripod to hold this up. That is so cool. So what I'm going to do is set all this up at the end of the video, and you can see it with my pile of loot and goodies. But wicked cool. I've never seen anything like this before. Wow. Wow. Okay. What else we got? We've got nuts. We've got bolts. What I assume to be a condenser. Headlight O-ring. Plastic caps. A lot of weird screws. And what I learned after having an Austin Healey Sprite was to save those, because I threw all of them out and they ended up being what's called Whitworth, which is a British specific thread. So it's not metric, it's not standard. It's, hey, we're Whitworth and we're in between. So we've got an electrical junction block, connectors, another connector, more caps, brand new looking connectors that you would use. That's fancy. Flasher, I'm guessing. Don't get excited, it's not what you think. Spark plug, which this engine only has two. We got a valve stem and some more nuts and bolts. This is really neat, guys. I am super excited. We got the fancy little fabric hold downs, which I guarantee once those are gone, that's it forever. We got acorns from our mouse residence and random nuts and bolts still behind the carpeting. So I'm going to do the unspoken, which you're not supposed to do when filming. I'm going to take this off the tripod and give you guys an up close. So you can get an idea now of the nut and bolt pile and the nest and debris that I have to work with. But pulling this away, it's super clean. You can see where they ate the carpet down there. Let's hope and pray that the little mouse guys were contained to the trunk, because they made quite a mess here. We'll get that nut out. We'll pull the rest of this carpet, and I want to look down in the wheel wells, because if we find that stack of $100 bills, well, two things will happen. One, this video won't make it to the internet. That's a very clean floor pan. And number two, Maybe I'll retire early. So yeah, you definitely won't know, but you can see we got the back. Okay, well, if there are mice in here and we now have a dropped thing to the back of the interior, I guarantee we're gonna have mice in the interior. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm going to set up my treasure pile so you can see what we did. We did fill a trash bag. We're gonna put all that in a toolbox and we're gonna come right back. So here's the ending. So we got the emergency road identifier. Check that out. Not a tripod. Lays flat, you put it in, the vinyl goes in. We got the original sack. We have got the spare drive belts, the hubcaps, the bulbs, the factory jack, which now makes sense because it goes into that hole. There goes my fire wand to light my smoky stick. Into the jacking points of this car to lift it up to change the tire, which is fantastic. So you can see we got the missing hubcap here. Then moving on, factory jack, jack arm, and the bag, spare set of wheels, and we've got the delightful spare factory German tire with the cover, and some junk in the trunk. So now's a good moment. If you're getting into this and as excited as I am, make sure you hit like, you hit subscribe, because next time we're going to be going through this. And yes, this is how the car came. Some of this I have no idea what it is. We're going to get to go through this after I bug bomb it and just really see what's in here besides a motorcycle helmet, buckets of detailing goodies, some bike shorts, yuck, and I don't know, if we're lucky, maybe the shoes that were in here are my size. So we will see. YouTube, let's, there they are. So these are my size. Should I make a promise to the internet world? If I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll start going for runs again. We'll see. Yeah, they're 12s. I'm 10.5. So there goes running. Tune in. Next time, we'll have the interior cleaning video. Like, subscribe. Make sure you live with Shop Teacher D. Take care, everybody. Peace. All right, everybody. It's car wash time. Here we go. Alright. Final product. We got miscolored fender to door. Oops. Bumping the tripod here. And hood. I'm sure that tells a story. Don't know if it was European replacement or American. We are cleaned on the side. No, the windows are not open. It's just how well they clean up. Still going to be a lot of details to hit, but overall, I'd say not a bad cleanup. So, missing hubcap, huge bummer. Hopefully that will be determined if it's on the inside in the globules of spare parts and crap. Looks like we got some motorcycle helmets, posters, shoes, an old beach towel, some quartz oil. And next, I think, the tripod sets up nice. We might clean up the motor. There we go. That's some pure nastiness. But it's getting mosquito-y, so this might not be the night. But it's a start.